there. It's Shauna here with our Why Wednesday workshop, and I'm going over Buyside and the reverse prospecting opportunity within there. Globally, some of the things I love about Buyside is it's a great differentiator when you're on a listing appointment. You are able to say that I will be able to see the buyers that we have in house and reach out through this reverse prospecting tool. Now remember, the stat is 87% of deals that fall through that don't ultimately come together are with cooperating brokers. So it makes so much sense to work with in-house Hannah to Hannah. But from the Go Hannah dashboard, if we click on Hannah University, we can put in Buyside. And what comes up is all things Buyside. And then there is actually all these different modules. So what I love about that is if you're sitting in the car and you just have, 5 minutes, you can jump on one of these tutorials and learn how to do it so quickly. And here is the reverse prospecting component of the Buyside, all things Buyside. So I'm going to actually play it for you. And then I'm also going to put the link so that you can click it and do it on another day on your own.
All right, Howard, Hannah. So if you're just joining us, we did all of these great Buyside things. We went from, the must-haves. So make sure you share your HVS, make sure that you put it on social media and your signature, edit your buyers, do a BMA. And now we're kind of in that process of what are the other things that you can do on Buyside to really up its productivity. Really make sure you try to generate some leads, sell some listings. And the last part of this little module, I think it was about 3 courses, is going to be on reverse prospecting. So in this case, I just went to an agent with some listings, and you could do this from the dashboard, but I just clicked on my listings. And you're going to notice on this page, there's that column here that says buyers. So there's 108 buyers for that property on Norwich in Broadview Heights. That's 108 that have come through some Howard Hannah agent. So Showing Time, howardhannah.com, Real Scout, all of the different options, they are now put into Buyside for you to be able to reverse prospect. So I'm going to click on this listing. And over here we see buyer ID. We see all of these buyer ID options. And each one of these buyer IDs, I could click on it and you'll never actually get the buyer's info. All right, see, we just still see buyer ID. We see who the agent is. And I can send a message right now to that agent like, hey, let's put a deal together here. I've got a property that your client or your buyer might like. Well, what was so important about the first step of these modules was to edit that buyer strength. So maybe Heather's client really doesn't want Broadview Heights. Maybe, she's put in all of these different zip codes. Maybe she needs to go in and edit this so that they're getting actual, correct listings and searches. So another reason why you really want to make sure that you do edit the buyer on that one. All right. So I just wanted to show you all the reverse prospecting option. You click on all these buyers. You can hit select all, although I don't recommend that because you really do want to make sure that these buyer IDs match your listing. All right, and then this is a pretty cool feature here. So this just tells you that 108 buyers are out there right now at this targeted price. There's an option over here. It says, what if I increase or decrease this? If I click that, what if I decrease the price by 15,000? You can hit go. This is going to change. It's going to show us, okay, so how many more buyers in that price range. Keep in mind these non-verified buyers, these are buyers that have just come in through one of our outside sites. Maybe they just had a property on Showing Time, or maybe they just made an appointment on Showing Time, or they started a search in Real Scout. That's why it's so important to make sure that you do verify your buyers by going in and editing them. So this is again how you can do reverse prospecting. You can see down here, okay, so I actually have 3 buyers that match this search. If you've ever reached the buyer's agent, it will tell you and it will keep track of that conversation. So it is a great tool for reverse prospecting. You have the listing, you want to get it sold, reach out to those agents with buyers. This is also a great way to go on a listing appointment again with that BMA and say, look at all the buyers that would be interested in your home.